While everybody around the country on the left of politics bags coal, and plenty in the Liberal Party too, it's exporting its head off, returning extra billions of dollars of export income to this country and taxes into our bottom line. Let's catch up with National Senator from Canberra. He joins us from Canberra. He's from Queensland, of course, Matt Canavan. Good to talk to you again, Matt. Have you got a spare pair of old RMs you could throw Craig Kelly's way?
I might actually. We've got a couple of them nailed to a little plaque in the Whip's office. They're Barnaby's boots. He took them off when he left the Senate. Maybe you could slip into them, but we'll see. Look, you'd always love to have more people in your room. Politics is governed by the numbers, by the arithmetic, and I've always liked Craig. Look, I respect his decision today. Good luck to him. It's a shame though. So it's disappointing to lose someone from the government benches, and I think most in the coalition would prefer someone to be a member of the Liberal or National parties rather than on the crossbench. So, but look, that's up to Craig. I wish him all the best, as I say, even though I'm disappointed to see him go.
Is he being taken out by the moderates, and are the coalition partners, the Nationals, worried that the Liberals are drifting to the left?
Oh, look, I'm not. I don't lose any sleep over that. I'm down here, a member of the Nationals Party, and I think we are very strongly defending the rights of people to work, defending the need to develop our nation, seeking to make sure we're restrained with government spending. And, I think we're part of a coalition government that's broadly doing those things. Now, of course, we're going to have disagreements within our own parties, but especially, I suppose, between the parties. But look, I am disappointed that Craig's leaving, because I do think he's a voice of reason on many of those issues. And it's always better to have more of those people in fighting the fights with you. But, like, for example, I think we lost something when Corey left. I think Corey was a very effective member of the party room, often could influence debates within that room. And when he left, there was some punch left from that wing of the Liberal Party. So there is a loss with Craig going, but if the offer's there, I can't make the offer on the part of the National Party, but speaking for myself, I'd love to see more people in our party and him still in part of our joint party room.
Will One Nation have a small but very visible presence in New South Wales through Mark Latham? Could Craig Kelly fit in with One Nation?
Look, I mean, that's a matter for him. I know Craig's. I think you've got to give Craig a lot of respect for the fact he's spoken quite eloquently of his desire to maintain loyalty to the Liberal Party. That's where he came through. He obviously shares Liberal Party values. If he joined the Nationals, at least he'd still be in the joint party room and coalition. But going to a completely separate party, I find that maybe unlikely. But that's a matter for Craig. I can't speak for him. Let's
go to the coal industry, and the latest figures show that the rumours of the demise of the coal industry are greatly exaggerated.
Well, surprise, surprise, Chris. This industry is the one that gets up off the canvas more than Rocky. It is constantly talked down. Every time there's a little hiccup in the trade, people start predicting its imminent death and demise. And then time and time again, it proves the critics wrong, and it surges back again. So last year it took a number of hits, the coal industry. The COVID crisis itself led to massive reductions in electricity demand in the markets that our coal goes to, in Asia in particular. And that led the price to fall, and some questioning the future of the market. Then you had the Chinese coal bans as well a bit later in the year, where effectively China's banned Australian coal. That was a big impact as well in the industry. But despite that, exports are now surging again, and we expect exports to be up $6 billion and potentially $2 billion extra in tax revenue, according to the New South Wales Minerals Council. So just keep this in mind, Chris. It's a really nice day to draw this analogy. But today we announced we're increasing JobSeeker by $50 a fortnight. The dole's going up $50 a fortnight. Guess what? That's costing us just over $2 billion a year. And the coal industry today has also announced it's probably contributing an extra $2 billion in taxes. So you can't afford this stuff. So all those people out there calling for welfare increases and maybe a dollar increase more than $50 a fortnight, well, you can't pay the bills for these sort of things without industries like coal.
And indeed, certainly in the eastern states of Australia, it dominates our energy mix. The idea that you can phase coal out quickly is absurd, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it still accounts. I mean, I haven't got the figures in front of me here for today, but on an average day in New South Wales, it's normally around 80% of the power comes from coal. and at night time even more, because all the solar, of course, switches off. And it's a bit cloudy today, so it's probably up around that level. So it's it is essential for our being, and we've all seen what's happened in Texas over the last month when they lost reliable power, and I think over 20 people have tragically died. We need this type of power sources to keep our health, keep our prosperity, and if we've got any hope of bringing manufacturing jobs back to this country, we have to have reliable power.
Sure
and
do.
We get reliable power from coal. There is no other alternative in the imminent future.
Thanks for joining us again, Matt. Appreciate it.
No worries, Chris. You have a good evening, mate.
Senator Matt Canavan there, who reckons there's an old pair of Barnaby's boots up in the party room that they might be able to unhinge for Craig Kelly. We shall see.